All right, welcome back to the Do It Myself channel here. I've got a couple things in bags. Ta-da! Got my heads back. The guy finished them up, called me this morning. I went down and picked them up. They are looking beautiful, beautiful. These have all been ported in here. He's got them all lubed up so nothing rusts because he obviously exposed bare metal. He took a lot out of these, just trued them up, cleaned out intake and exhaust runners on these. You can see here's the intakes. These are the exhaust on this one. Yeah. So yeah, he did. He opened these up a lot, smoothed it out. He's done this for 30 plus years. So I went ahead and let someone that knew what they were doing work on the heads. Put all new stainless valves in. I have to look at the numbers again. I think it's 166 and 196. So they're not the large valves, but these are as big as he could get them on this head without doing some other major work. So these are going to be beautiful. It's all cleaned up. I've got to get some other prep work done to the engine. I'll get this all. I'll clean this up a little bit, tape it off. I'm going to get them painted. Then I should be good to go. So that's kind of where I'm at on the heads right now. I'll see what I'm going to work on tonight. These have got all new springs, the double springs. I'm keeping my pressed in studs right now. I'm not going, these aren't super heavy springs. I'm not looking to go high RPM. I'm not going super high lift. I'm staying in the mid to upper 400s, not even 500 thou lift. So I should be fine. If I haven't seen any problems with these. None of these showed any signs of being, having any stress to them. I'll try to use them. We'll see what happens. I don't foresee a problem, but it could happen. Yeah, these are all cleaned up beautifully now. I'll get it all wiped down, and I think we're gonna get prepped for paint. I'll get things set up here, and then we'll get these ready to they'll wear their proper colors. All right, so started working on these already, and I'm starting to see some challenges to painting these. So number one, there's lots of nooks and crannies here, so I gotta wipe all this down, make sure there's no oil. This thing's dirty. He didn't clean them other than, he machined on them, so they weren't cleaned. They're cleaner than they were. I think he put them in some of a hot tank that he has, but definitely not a super clean. So I know these are going to be oily after he got done working on them. So no disappointment there. I knew they were going to be dirty. I'll have to take this bolt out. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like I got to take this bolt out, tape under there. I want the bolt to be painted too, so I'll probably put the bolt back in on top of the tape. All these bosses where the head bolts go, I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know if I'm supposed to paint those or not. I want the head bolts to go in properly, but do I paint the head bolt bosses or don't I? Something I've never thought of before. Never occurred to me. So apparently getting paint on these is not a problem. The paint is a ceramic paint. I am going to find some plugs to go down in these spark plug holes though. Plugs have been obtained. So I found some little things put down inside of there. Everything else has been wiped off. I'm just going to start taping now. Let's get the top on here. Cover this one up. And we'll try our hand at painting this one. As you saw, I already wiped it down. So let's give her a try. This can is almost gone. I had a heck of a time finding more paint. Apparently this Pontiac Blue Metallic, the parts stores only carry 1 or 2 cans. You know, they're $8 a piece. I imagine they can't carry a huge inventory. But once I bought 2 cans, well, then that place was out. Then I went to the next place. Nope, they were out, but that other store had one. I could go there or have it shipped. So I opted to have it shipped to me. I think they shipped it out of Iowa. Then there is another store with 2 more cans, if I don't mind driving. And right now I have 1 can left. So I think I'll be okay, because all I have left is these heads and intake and like the fuel pump. So I'm running out of things to paint, and this stuff does cover pretty good. I went a little heavy on that light coat. We'll leave it sit so I don't get any runs, but that's looking pretty good. That's pretty. We'll get the second coat on there in a little bit, 20 minutes or so. While I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to work on prepping this and getting this one taped off. I'll spare you the pain of watching that. Got them all painted, multiple coats. Peel this off. I gave it a coat within the last 10 minutes. So I want to peel this tape off of here before everything gets too stuck. Makes it easier to get the tape off without ripping the edges of the paint. There's a couple spots I went over on the mounting bosses, but that'll be fine. I can just use a razor blade and peel the paint off if I have paint places where I don't want it. So shouldn't be a problem. But looking pretty good. I painted a couple other brackets while I was at it since I had the paint out. Found one of that pulley. If you watch the engine disassembly video, one of my main pulleys had a rock in it. Well, that wasn't the only thing that was in it. There was about, I had commented it must have been like in the mud or something. There was dirt all the way around inside. I used a screwdriver and I got a big glob of dirt out of there. So I don't know. So I'm painting some of the pulleys right now, a couple brackets. One of my next videos will be an unboxing video. I ordered my fuel pump and stuff, so fuel pump will be in there. I still need to order my intake. Apparently Edelbrock is leaving California and moving to like Tennessee or something. They merged with another company, so they're not shipping anything out right now. So I was unable to get an intake directly from them at the moment, or at least through my supplier. So I might have to resort to eBay or just wait. It's going to be a while before I get all split together. Intake and carburetor are one of the last things to go on, so I'm not too terribly worried. But at any rate, I'm getting a lot of stuff done. This is looking great. I've got, this is a hose bracket. I'm working on painting that. I did the same thing with this one. Is I put that Rust-Oleum enamel on the backs, on the bare metal, because this is steel, so that way it doesn't rust. And then I only have one coat on here, and I'm probably going to sand this down. This bracket was just bent all to pieces, and I got her straightened out, I think, pretty darn good. I think I'll give her a good sanding. Now that I have some paint on there, I can see the finish. Give her a good sand. Get some of the irregularities out of it. That's going to be this. This is the side that's visible. That's why I painted it first. So maybe I'll get some of these irregularities out of here and then get the finish coat on that. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. I have a 4-day weekend this weekend, so I'm really hoping I get a chance to do a lot more out here in the garage, and planning on bringing you along. Thanks again. Have a great day.